Hey puzzlers, this is Steve here with another video on how to solve some logic puzzles. This one's called a Nurikabe Pairs Puzzle. How it works, just like in regular Nurikabe puzzles, some cells are going to be shaded in and viewed as water. These cells that are water must all be connected orthogonally to one another but never form a 2x2 pooled area. Numbered cells are going to be part of islands of unshaded cells, and islands must contain two numbers or pairs. And this is what's different from regular Nurikabes where the islands only have one number. So you can see here this island has a 2 and a 3, so there's 5 unshaded cells. This island has a 1 and 2, so there's 3 unshaded cells. Now islands cannot touch one another orthogonally. They may touch diagonally, like in this case, but as long as they're not touching up, down, left, or right, that's fine. So that's it for the rules. What I'm going to go ahead and do is try to solve this puzzle for you guys, sharing some common tips and tricks along the way. That'll hopefully make it easier for you to solve some of these yourself in the future. Now I've pulled this puzzle from my recently published book on Amazon. I'll post a link in the description below. Would love it if you guys would check it out. I had a lot of fun making the puzzles. Hopefully you guys had a lot of fun solving them. So the first tip is, if you've not done a regular Nurikabe puzzle, do those first. Get familiar with those strategies before you try these out, because a lot of the same techniques are going to be applied. The second thing that's unique with the pairs puzzle is look for isolated numbers that are pretty far away and must be paired off with one other number. This 2, for instance, in the corner can't connect down to the 1. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's too far away. Can't connect with the 3. That's too far away. And it can't skirt around this 1. It would connect with this 1. So inevitably, this is going to be an island. And that's going to be 3. 1, 2, 3 cells, which is convenient. I'll indicate the island just with the dot, and I'll surround it with water. The next thing I would look for is clustered areas or high traffic areas. This pattern here means this cell must be a water and this cell must be a water. The reason for that is, if this was not water, right, it would be connected to 3 numbers. Right? If the 3 came over here, it would be connected to too many numbers for an island. So this must be water, and the cell above it must be water, because if it was not, say if this was part of an island as well, you would isolate this, and remember, all water needs to be connected. So it must come out like that. Now we have a 2x2 area here with 3 black cells, so this must be part of an island, and same thing over here, a 2x2 area. This cannot be black, otherwise it'd be a pooled area, so that must be part of an island. This connects with the 1, which then has to come down to connect with another number. So this down here is part of an island, and that connects with the 3. So that just happens to be 4 cells. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 plus 3 is 4. You are learning high-level math here. So we can surround that island with water, just like that. And we can do the same thing with these patterns here. That pattern and that pattern is high traffic, so we know that those 2 cells are water, right? The cell in the middle must be water and must come out to connect with its buddies. Now this one is interesting because it can't come to the right, otherwise it would connect with the other one here, and that would be 3 cells. That's too big. 1 plus 1 is 2, not 3. So it can't come to the right. That must be water. And this water must go around the 1 to connect with its other buddies, right? Because this 1 is part of an island, and this one's part of an island. So this water must skirt around like that. That forces this 1 to come up, so this cell must be part of an island. And that connects with the 2 here. That's orthogonally adjacent. 1 plus 2 is 3. That's 1, 2, 3 cells. That island is complete. We can surround that with water. And this water here still has not connected yet with anything else, so it has to come up 1 more, and now it's connected, so that's good. This one is trapped. It's forced to come out this way to the right, so that's part of the island, that's part of the island, and now it's connected with this 4. So that's these are connected, but that's only 1, 2, 3, 4 cells. We need a 5th one, because 4 plus 1 is 5. We don't know if the island comes up or over here, so we can't quite figure that one out yet. So we'll go elsewhere, and we'll come back to that. This one in the corner looks lonely, can't connect with its other one over here. That'd be too far, right? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 plus 1 does not equal 4. and it can't skirt around the 1 because either way it comes out, it's gonna connect with the 1. So it must come up to connect with the 3, and that conveniently is 4 cells. So we know that those connect. That's your island. We have to surround that with water. There we go. And this one, same thing. I think it's forced to be paired off with the 2 next to it because it can't connect here. That's too far. That's way too many cells. Even if you kind of came down like that, that's 5 cells. Can't connect with the 2 down here. Can't connect with the 3. So this is forced. So we have, that's 3 cells. We can surround that with water like this. This water in the corner must come down, right? It has to escape and connect with its buddies because you can't trap it. You can't isolate it like that. All the water has to be orthogonally connected to one another. So that's good progress. So the other thing I noticed is this T-shaped block of water must escape. This cell here cannot be part of an island, otherwise this water would be trapped in. So that must be water like that. And now I think gets to the hard part because there's a lot of numbers here that seem that they can connect. This 2 can come down like that to connect with the 1, can connect with the 3, this 1 can connect with this 2, these 2s can connect, this 3 can connect here or there. So this is the tough part of the puzzle, I think. One trick that I've learned with the Nurikabe puzzles is that whenever you have 2 black cells next to each other, kind of like these or these or these, you can look to this the white cells that are adjacent to it and know that one of those has to at least be part of an island. And to think about it, this can't be black because if that's black, we'd have this forced to be an island, and there's no number connected to it, and it's trapped in there. So you'd have that either be water, and it'd be a 2x2 area of water, or that'd be an island that's isolated with no numbers. So either way, this has to be part of an island, which is connected to the 3. And now, if we think about this 3, I think cuts off this water up here in the top left. Because if we think about it, if it connects with the 2, it connects like that. Meaning this water would then have to escape up through here and through the top, right? Because it can't come down here. These numbers or islands kind of create this wall here. And even if it connects with the 3 this way, right, that's 5. The 6th one would have to be down here. Because it can't be up here, it'd trap the water. Can't be here, it would trap the water in the top left. Can't be here, it'd connect with the 2. Can't be here, it'd connect with the 2. So it'd have to be, the 6th cell would be there. Either way, this water still has to come up through the top. So we know that that is now it. And this can't be part of an island for the same reason. This top left area of water still needs to escape. So it needs to come down like that. So I think when we're kind of stuck, we look to areas where there's only 2 options. And we kind of explore each of those options to see how far we can go until we run into trouble. So if we have these 2 3s next to each other forming an island of 6, this 2 would be forced to come down with the 1 like that. These 2 would be forced to connect, and there's a lot of area here, so I mean it could connect like this. And then the water would have to flow between these islands like this. And I think we run into some problems with that. So let's highlight that as a hypothetical, right? These 2s could connect, a couple different ways. But you see all this space here is going to be water, right? And what's going to happen is this is how do we fill this area here? without it being a pooled area of water, right? I mean, it could, this 2 can't come over here, that'd be 5. Can't come here because it would run into this other island. I don't think this will work, right? The water would come down here, and then it could escape that way, but this can't be an island. This cell can't be an island. This must be black. This must be black. And this can't be reached by any, you know, this one, that's too far. It just won't work. So I don't think this island, these 3s can't connect. So hopefully that makes sense. So what we'll do is we'll try the other way. We'll try to make, let's try the hypothetical this way. We'll color it that. And now this 3 can connect with the 2, come out like that. This 1 and the 2 can connect. And so now the water, you know, I don't know, maybe, well, maybe it looks something like this. These, I don't know, can connect like this. And the water can flow here now. It can now flow through nicely. Yeah, so let's do that. Let's color this in. Let's explore this further. So we know that's connected. And now we have to surround all this island with water, like that. I think that's okay. Yeah, so this is capped now there. We have this 2 by 2 area. We know this has to be part of an island, which connects here. One of these 2 cells has to be part of the island, right? Because we have 2 black cells here. And this water hasn't escaped yet, right? This big chunk of water up at the top needs to come down to connect. So that must be water, making that part of the island. So this 2 still needs to come down to connect. Connects with the 3 there. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's black. This water is all by itself, must come down and connect. Now we have a 2 by 2 area that's almost pooled, so this must be water to prevent that, or it must be part of an island, I'm sorry, to prevent that from being a pool. Same thing here. This is okay, so this is really helpful. So this, it's a 2 by 2 area that can't be water, so that's part of an island. And now we've solved our 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can surround that with water, and now things are looking good. So if we look at this big chunk up at the top and to the right, it has to come through this cell to connect. If this was an island like that, you would see this big chunk on the top and the right would be disconnected from the chunk over here to the bottom left. So this must be water. And now we have a 2 by 2 area. We know that that must be part of an island. And so now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So it must connect here or here to make it 5, right? Because we know the 1 and the 4 connect to make 5. We have 4 already. So it must either connect here or here, meaning these down here must be water. It can't be part of an island. And now we have a 2 by 2 area of pooled water. We cannot have that be, so that's part of the island. There's our U-shaped pentomino, or 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is water. And there you go. That is it. Let's go ahead and color our sand for our islands so that you can see that. That is a Nurikabe Pairs Puzzle. A lot of fun. I really like it. You know, I like regular Nurikabe a lot. But the thing I've noticed between the two, I still think I like the original better than the variant. The Pairs Puzzle, I think, takes a little bit more intuition or gut feeling or trial and error kind of exploring. Whereas the original puzzle, I feel, and perhaps that's just me because I've done a lot more of the regular Nurikabe puzzles. But the Pairs, I felt, used a little less logic and a little bit more intuition. Some people might like that. I don't know. If you've liked this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. I hope you guys all have a great night. Thank you very much.